I'm Chris Lawrence in Dallas with some of your headlines in North Texas. It has been more than 9 years since Missy Beavers was killed. The fitness instructor was found dead about 30 minutes after arriving at her church. And now there's a renewed call to make sure people don't forget her case and detectives keep working to solve it. Senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez is reporting from Midlothian on the new push for justice.
I invited all the city council and the police department.
In the heart of Midlothian, residents gathered with flyers and bracelets.
And a cup.
No special occasion, just desperate for answers.
We're out here today because time doesn't erase truth, because silence protects the guilty.
Renee Roden worked with Missy Beavers. She now hosts a podcast,
making sure that everybody knows that her case has not been solved.
Hoping to spark new interest in a case that's become one of North Texas' most haunting unsolved murders.
If we don't speak up, if we don't keep this case in the public eye, we send a message that this kind of evil can win.
On April 16th, 2016, Missy arrived at Creekside Church before dawn to lead a fitness class. She moved it indoors because of rain.
They noticed, her vehicle on scene, but she wasn't out there. And as time went on and class was supposed to start, they knew that wasn't like her.
But it's what was caught on the church's security cameras. The video shows a person inside the church wearing full tactical gear, body armor, gloves, a helmet, walking from room to room. They swing what appears to be a hammer or mallet, open doors, break windows, and roam the building for nearly 30 minutes, and nothing was stolen.
He is designed to look like a police officer.
The suspect's unusual walk and noticeable limp or gait became one of the few physical clues.
I've looked at that video 100 times. It could be a woman or it could be a man.
Over the years, they've combed through digital records, conducted cell phone data dumps, and interviewed hundreds of people.
It's just been a full court press on this case.
Midlothian police are now turning to artificial intelligence to help connect the dots.
Creating opportunities for us to find information that we haven't been able to find yet.
It's been over 9 years now.
Police and the community alike believe the suspect walks among them, possibly here.
Good luck out here. Thank you. You have a good day.
And they won't stop until that person is caught. In Midlothian, I'm Rebecca Lopez.
Police departments say they're cracking down on illegal THC products. The Allen PD worked with the DEA to serve several search warrants Tuesday. And Cindy Percy shows us how much they seized.
From up in our helicopter and down on the ground, watch as dozens of DEA agents and Allen police officers seized tens of thousands of pounds of THC products Tuesday.
I was shocked.
Allen PD Chief Steve Dye said the seizures in 3 Dallas warehouses were all part of a months-long investigation targeting 9 Allen vape shops accused of selling products with illegal amounts of THC.
The supply coming into Allen is what led us to the warehouses in Dallas.
And in those warehouses, 75,000 pounds of products with concentrations of THC between 7 and 78%, according to the chief. The legal limit in Texas is 0.3%.
The clerks were very open about telling the undercover officers, yeah, these are what gets you the most high, or these are the hottest.
Take a close look at the packaging of the products investigators pulled.
I walked into one of those warehouses. It looks like a giant candy store.
Chief Dye said they're mostly marketed to kids.
If you're a parent and you're not really knowing what you're looking for, your kids could be using these THCs right underneath your nose and you wouldn't know it.
The seizures come as Senate Bill 3, which would ban products with any amount of THC in Texas, awaits Governor Greg Abbott's signature. Dye is an outspoken supporter of the legislation, but when asked, denied the timing of the warrant's execution was at all related.
Those were scheduled weeks ago. The timing is what it is.
No arrests have been made yet in connection with the search warrants executed at the warehouses, but Chief Dye said, just wait.
Ultimately, we do expect criminal charges to be forthcoming.
WFAA reached out to all 3 warehouses, but have not yet heard back. In Dallas, I'm Sydney Persing.
The Fort Worth PD is partnering with federal agents for Operation Showdown, a new effort to get guns and drugs off the street. Janelle Ford shows us what they seized and why this operation matters.
Rows of guns, bags of drugs, and behind it all, a warning.
If you're one of the bad guys and we haven't got you, we're coming for you.
That message backed by federal, state, and local firepower. The ATF, DEA, and Fort Worth PD just wrapped up a sweeping 60-day sting coined Operation Showdown, a joint effort targeting violent offenders and the neighborhoods they terrorize.
The operations produced numerous criminal complaints, which included over 70 defendants being arrested or charged. 287 firearms were seized and taken off the streets, and deadly amounts of narcotics.
Among those drugs, heroin, cocaine, meth, and enough fentanyl to deliver 240,000 lethal doses. Agents also seized 147 machine gun conversion devices, tiny parts with devastating potential.
It transforms a semi-automatic handgun to a fully automatic machine gun.
The crackdown wrapped in May, but the results were revealed just days after a deadly weekend in Fort Worth. Father's Day, the city saw 5 people killed in 4 separate shootings.
Many innocent people lost their lives. We have some great officers out in the field that are working tirelessly to make sure this doesn't happen.
Community advocates like Corey Sessions say it's a step in the right direction.
I'm pleased that people are working on the behalf to make us a safer city.
But he's clear it's just one piece of the puzzle.
It's going to be a long-term project to make sure that we are able to keep crime down. When I see the statistics 1 year from now,
officials say they're ready to stay in the fight.
This doesn't mean crime is over in Fort Worth, but it does mean that we are here.
In Tarrant County, I'm Janelle Ford.
Well, the STAR test results are in, giving us a better idea where students stand. Overall, they improved in reading language arts across nearly every level, 3rd through 8th grade. Cole Sullivan is getting new reaction to those numbers from the superintendent of Dallas ISD.
When the Dallas ISD superintendent made us this promise last June.
At this time next year, you and I are going to be talking about the gain that now is visible.
We did not forget it.
Have we seen that progress you promised?
Absolutely. I think it's very clear. In many areas, we are outpacing the state. We're not quite at the state level in all areas yet. There are a couple that we are, but we are getting closer to that state performance.
The newest STAR test scores just released showed Dallas making improvements in reading. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grades all saw higher scores compared to last year.
It's not about doing something different. I think it's about continuing to refine the implementation.
The nonprofit Commit Partnership found growth in 3rd grade reading scores in several North Texas districts, in DeSoto by double digits. Further west, Fort Worth finds itself on less comfortable footing. That district faces the threat of state takeover because of the poor performance at one of its schools. Superintendent Karen Molinar tells us she's doubling learning time for some students.
That means instead of 45 minutes a day that currently our middle school students receive, they're going to receive 90 minutes a day in reading and in math next year.
In Dallas, the superintendent says these latest scores are worth celebrating.
Take just a moment to say, job well done, more work to do, but I hope our educators, our parents and guardians and students get a little moment to say, all right, we're on the right track.
In Dallas, I'm Cole Sullivan.
Yeah, let's hope they come back from summer vacation ready to pick up where they left off. And those are your headlines from North Texas.